There's a world out there, bustling, loud, demanding, that's hungry to pull you into its current from the very first moment your eyelids flutter open. But let me whisper a secret that only the rarest achievers know. Your future is born in the first breath of your morning. Most people wake up, lost in a blizzard of alarms, to-do lists, and digital demands, surrendering their fate before they've even left their pillow. But you are about to change all that. Today is the day you become the architect of your own dawn. Imagine this. Instead of falling into the avalanche of urgency, you rise as a sculptor shaping marble. The first 10 minutes, yes, just 10, hold the leverage to alter your character, reset your course, and turn ordinary existence into extraordinary legend. The way you greet the morning doesn't just set the tone for the day. It is a vote cast for the person you will become, the dreams you will chase, and the legacy you will leave behind. But why do most people squander this gift? Why do they stumble into routine, wandering aimlessly in circles of comfort and complaint? Because nobody ever taught them that the morning is not just a time on the clock, it's the furnace where destiny is forged. That's why the majority simply react. They check their phones, answer messages, and let the outside world define the boundaries of their soul before they've even discovered who they are. Here's your turning point. Starting today, you step into the ranks of those who led, not by chance, but by choice. You will not live on autopilot. You will not let the world dictate the rhythm of your heart. You are a commander, a sculptor, a dreamer, and a doer, and you'll prove it before the sun even peaks above the horizon. Part 1. The Ritual of Awakening, becoming the author of your life. When you open your eyes, you are not merely ending sleep, you are beginning a negotiation with your own potential. The question is simple. Will you write the script, or let the script write you? Most people let the morning happen to them. They wait for an external jolt, an alarm, a demand, a crisis. But the most successful people alive, those who shape companies, break world records, build families and movements and nations, they create their morning from scratch. The first secret is to treat your morning as sacred, as the launch pad from which every triumph, every breakthrough, every beautiful risk will be fired. So what does this ritual look like? Imagine a leader in a silent room, the world still asleep, pen in hand, eyes fierce with purpose. She doesn't reach for the news or for scrolling headlines of doom. She reaches for her own mind. She sits, she breathes, she becomes aware of the subtle symphony of her thoughts. She asks, "What is mine to create today? Who must I be to step closer to my highest vision?" This is where you start. For just 5 minutes, reclaim silence. Let your mind wander, but keep your intention anchored. Today, I led myself before I led anyone else. Part 2. Sculpting identity. Who will you be today? Before your feet even hit the floor, decide, who do you want to become? Not someday, not when you're ready, but today, before breakfast. Your morning is the first chapter in the book of your day. If you start in confusion and reactivity, you'll raid chaos all day long. But if you begin with clarity, if you choose deliberately to claim your identity, then every action that follows will bend in service to that vision. Here's the practice. Stand in front of the mirror and speak out loud the virtues you want to grow. Not who you've been, but who you are becoming. I am courageous. I am relentless. I bring energy and hope wherever I go. I am a creator, not a consumer. Speak these truths until your reflection becomes an ally, not a critic. It will feel strange at first. That's proof you're reprogramming yourself, laying new neural pathways. Every word you say out loud is a chisel on the sculpture of your soul. Say it, see it, and soon you will believe it. And belief is the first key to becoming unstoppable. Part 3. Move like a champion. Let your body lead your mind. You are not just a brain on legs. Your body is your first vehicle of power. Every morning, set it in motion. Don't wait for motivation. Create it through action. Winners understand that energy is a resource they can manufacture. Stretch, walk, dance, do push-ups, breathe deeply, do anything that signals to your nervous system. I am awake, I am ready, I am here to win. When you move your body, your mind follows. The sluggishness lifts, the fog clears. With every heartbeat, you remind yourself that you are not at the mercy of circumstance. You are a generator of power. Make your morning movement sacred, not for fitness alone, but for freedom, for focus, for fire. 10 minutes of purposeful movement can do more for your day than 10 hours of passive consumption. So start small if you must, but start. Winners move. They don't stagnate. They set a tone so strong that weakness does not feel welcome. Part 4. One hard thing, building the warrior within. Every day before you answer to the world, answer to your highest self. Pick one task that challenges you, the thing you most want to avoid. It could be a cold shower, a quick run, a page of writing, a difficult conversation, even making your bed with military precision. It's not about the task. It's about forging an identity. The act of doing one hard thing first signals to your brain, I am not a victim. I am not a drifter. I am a warrior, and I move toward challenge, not away from it. Each morning, the resistance you conquer becomes armor for the battles ahead. You grow sharper, bolder, more resilient. This is how confidence is built. Not from luck, but from deliberate acts of courage, repeated in silence, until they become muscle memory for greatness. Part 5. The language of victory, words as weapons. The words you use in the morning are not just sounds, they are blueprints for your future. Most people sabotage their potential with the first words they speak. I'm tired. This day will be hard. I wish I could stay in bed. And so the universe, obliging as always, reflects that back to them. But not you. From today, your language is your lever. Start with words of strength. Today, I rise with purpose. I am built for this. I choose to see opportunities, not obstacles. These are not empty affirmations. They are instructions to your subconscious, cues that shape your emotions, behaviors, and ultimately, your results. Say your truth before the world says theirs. Declare who you are before anyone else has the chance. The voice you hear most is your own. Make it an anthem of possibility. Part 6. Guard the gates, protecting the power of focus. In a world of endless notification, distraction is the enemy of greatness. The first 10 minutes after you wake are the most precious of all. Guard them fiercely. Do not let news, messages, or social media breach your sanctuary. Your mind is clay, soft, impressionable, just after sleep. If you let the outside world set your tone, you surrender your masterpiece to 1,000 lesser artists. Instead, fill those first moments with clarity, intention, and purpose. Write your goals, visualize your victories, meditate on your dreams. Turn inward and let the noise wait outside your door. This is how you become a creator, not a reactor. The world is noisy, but your morning is the one moment you can guarantee peace. Protect it as if your legacy depends on it, because it does. Part 7. The pen as a sword, writing to rule your destiny. The greatest minds in history, Da Vinci, Marcus Aurelius, Edison began their days with a pen. They wrote not to impress, but to understand, not for applause, but for alignment. Each morning, write. Jot down your intentions, your priorities, your fears, your victories. Writing crystallizes thought, organizes chaos, and transforms dreams into blueprints. It's a ritual that brings your invisible world into the realm of the real. If you want to own your life, own your pen. Don't worry about elegance. Worry about honesty. Start with one line of truth, then another. The act of writing is the act of building yourself. The ink becomes a mirror, showing you not just who you are, but who you could be. Part 8. The alchemy of gratitude turns scarcity into abundance. Every day is a canvas. Most see only the empty spaces, but the truly powerful begin with gratitude, painting the first brushstrokes with appreciation for what is already present. The world wants you to believe you're lacking, that you must chase, grasp, compare, and compete to feel whole. But gratitude is the antidote. It's not about denying your hunger, but fueling it with joy and sufficiency. Begin each morning by naming 3 things you are grateful for. Say them aloud, write them down, savor them. Your breath, your mind, the sun rising, the sound of laughter, the gift of this new day. Gratitude is not a soft virtue. It is a strategic advantage. It transforms anxiety into calm, scarcity into sufficiency, longing into contentment. When you live from gratitude, you are unshakable. You chase success not from emptiness, but from fullness. Part 9. The power of one. Set a singular mission. Busyness is the disease of the modern world. Most people mistake movement for meaning, checking tasks instead of changing destinies. The truly unstoppable know that power comes from precision. Each morning, set one target, not 10. 1. What is the single action that will move your mission forward today? Write it, say it, see it. Let everything else orbit around that strike point. When you master the power of one, you multiply your impact 100-fold. Every win builds belief. Belief builds action. Action builds results, and results build legacy. Don't be seduced by the trap of business. Become obsessed with outcomes. When you win the morning, you win the day, not because life is perfect, but because your direction is unshakable. Part 10. Stillness, the champion's secret weapon. In a world addicted to speed, stillness is rebellion. Carve out 10 minutes for silence. Breathe. Listen. Meditate. Pray. Whatever brings you back to center, make it your daily ritual. Stillness is not emptiness. It's the space where vision is born and panic dies. It is the meeting place of your intuition and your mission. It's where clarity whispers its next instruction. Champions in every field, athletes, artists, CEOs, credit their greatest breakthroughs to moments of quiet reflection. Before you rush into the day, rise into it. Center yourself in peace. From this place, you will speak with weight, walk with purpose, and act with intention. Part 11. Identity first. Who will you be? Not just what will you do. Too often, we let circumstances, moods, or the opinions of others dictate who we are. But the highest performers understand. Identity comes first. Before you do anything, before you open your inbox, before you speak to the world, decide who you will be. Every morning, ask, who do I need to be today to become the person I want to become forever? Will you be bold or cautious? Present or distracted? Purposeful or passive? This single choice, repeated, reinforced, made sacred, will echo through every action you take. Success is not an accident. It is the sum of small, courageous identity decisions repeated until they become instinct. Part 12. Daily Review, the Mirror of Progress. At the end of each day, look back, not with judgment, but with curiosity. What did you win? What did you learn? Where did you drift? And where did you dominate? Write it down. Celebrate progress. Learn from setbacks. Recommit to your vision. Improvement is not measured in giant leaps, but in the discipline of honest review. Each day is a page in the book of your legend. Read it, rewrite it, refine it, grow. Part 13. The Ripple Effect. Your morning changes the world. Never underestimate the power of a single morning. Your ritual, your discipline, your gratitude, your vision becomes a light for others. You led your family, your team, your community by example. The world will try to shape you, but when you command your dawn, the world begins to adjust to you. Your morning is not just yours. It's the birthplace of a ripple that can shake nations. Every leader, every hero, every world changer began as someone who decided to lead themselves first. Conclusion: become the architect of your dawn. You have everything you need right now to start again, to create again, to become again. The world is noisy, but your inner world is sovereign. Each morning is a vote for your future self. Each ritual, each choice, each declaration is a stone in the cathedral of your destiny. Don't hand your first moments to the world. Don't let reactions steal your possibility. The greatest gift you can give yourself and the world is the decision to command your morning. To rise, to move, to speak with intention, to build gratitude, to choose focus, to embrace stillness, and to live from identity. This is how legends are built. This is how ordinary people become architects of empires, shapers of history, authors of their own epic tale. So tomorrow, when your eyes open, remember, the universe is watching, history is waiting, and your future is begging for a leader. Rise, command your morning, and the world will follow.